Hello and a warm welcome to Merseyside. We find ourselves at the Hill Dickinson Stadium for this one. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Everton up against Manchester United.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
22, Kiernan Dewsbury Hall.
And here's how Everton line up. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. James Tarkowski plays alongside Michael Keane in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. This is the team Manchester United will go with. Luke Shaw starts with Diogo Dalot in the fullback positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. Here's Luke Shaw. Mateus Cunha. Now with Dewsbury Hall. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Mbeumo. Giving it a go, and firing it off the post.
Well, he almost gets everything right here, but in the end, that should be a goal.
Idrissa Gueye. A throw has been given. Well, he's certainly not alone. Armstrong. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, no stopping him. And it's played into the centre. And there the move ends for now.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. It's a perfect challenge. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, no matter what defensive structure you put up, this man can destroy it with his blistering pace, both with and without the ball. He's so exhilarating to watch.
Shown inside, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Keane. And now Gay. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Can they jump in front? And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. High quality defending. Quick counter could be on. Can they carve out another one? Electing to shoot. Well, the shot had just a bit too much elevation. Idrissa Gay is showing good defensive judgment, and he's made headway. Oh, superb save! Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Out of play, United throw-in coming up. Well, sloppy in possession. But doesn't have to do it on his own. And whipped into the box. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Fernandes. Possibilities for them to counter. And veering in field. A wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
Could be troublesome. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Idrissa Gay. In search of an equaliser. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And it's opening up, and nearly the perfect break, but no end product.
Well, it's just off target, but what a good counter-attack that was.
Given away by Manchester United. Over the touchline for what will be an Everton throw. Keane. Armstrong. Well, they have the ball once more. Mbumo. Cunha. Real chance. And that's a very good parry. And there to intervene. Asking for trouble, really, with that challenge. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Keane. And now back with the keeper. The first half here comes to an end. Well, it looked as though Bruno Fernandes was enjoying himself in the first half. Interested, as always, to get your assessment of his performance.
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
And the ball moving again. Work to do for Everton in this second half. Keane. And now Gay. Decent position. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Plenty of support here. Well, nothing productive, really. Mateus Cunha. Oh, could be. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish. Well, who would be a manager? You can sense the frustration in David Moyes' face. Just look at him.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Dewsbury Hall. And teammates around him.
Well, you can't underestimate a block like that.
Mbumo. Oh, this is looking promising. And Barry. Dewsbury Hall. Here's Tarkowski. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Mateus Cunha. Confident attacking play. And roaming free here. Crossing into the middle. Terrific piece of anticipation. It comes to absolutely nothing. Everton showing good wit. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Looking to cut inside. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And time for the change now. Who can he pick out? Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did.
Well, I have to say, United have been a joy to watch today. Just look at those stats. They've been in complete control.
Everton being afforded too much space here. And crossed in there. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. And credit due, a good intervention. Tarkowski released it nicely. Trying to pull one back. Brilliant save. Time for a change then. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, making contact with the ball, but couldn't quite keep his header down. Bruno Fernandes. And slipped through beautifully. Textbook defending inside the box. James Tarkowski. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Tarkowski. United come away with it. Real chance. Well, that was on the cusp of... He's at it again. Look as though he might score again.
Well, he's certainly looking sharp today. That could easily have been his second there.
And over it comes. Takes it on. And what a close shave it was. Tarkowski. Keane. Barry. Garner. Genuine chance. Oh, excellent goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. Not the best clearance. And I think the threat has been averted. United could be onto something. He's in with a chance. Surely. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, it's back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. David Moyes' team have been really poor today.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. James Tarkowski. And on the ball, Keane. Tarkowski. And now Gay. Garner. Determined defending. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
Out of play and an Everton throw-in forthcoming. Dewsbury Hall. And support available. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. And in with a real chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.